Greetings and welcome back to Romania. How are you feeling?
It's awesome to be here. The hospitality is great as always, and we're really eager to get on stage tonight.
Now you are not touring with Our Funeral but with GRA. How the tour has been so far?
Well, this is the third stop, and it's been intense, as touring is. It's been great. The response has been overwhelming, I think. Better than we dared to expect. But we're having great hopes for tonight, and also for the rest of the tour, of course.
2 albums released with GRA. The last one is ending. What response have you gotten?
Well, the same there. The response has been incredible, I think. The reviews have been good, and yeah, it's been great. I don't know what more to say. I'm just overwhelmed with how good it has been.
And do you plan to release a new GRA album soon?
No, we don't plan to release a new album soon, but we will release something, and you will find out what. Maybe we'll get a hint tonight during the show.
Interesting. Also, you're active with Cursed 30. What news do we have about Cursed 30?
That is the least active band. I've been doing it since '98, and there's one album and one split out and demos. So next up is a single, 7-inch single that will be released. It's actually recorded 2 years ago now, so it's getting old, but it's been just a hassle with having it printed. And we thought it would be, we hoped we could bring it now for this tour, but no, it's still somewhere in. I don't know where who prints it. They have problems in that printing factory, so that's why it's delayed. So that's next up, and after that, we don't know.
I see. Now let's talk about Our Funeral. This year you have released an album where shadows forever reign. Is this a concept album?
No, it's not a concept album. Every song is individual, but it all kind of comes down to the cover art by Christian Necrolord Wallin. He summed it up really good. The general feeling of the album. I think that you can say there's a concept feeling, but it's not a genuine concept. Every song is individual, but they fit together really well.
And what feedback did you get?
It's been insane, really. It's been insane. We've been on charts. And the response from the fans has been awesome, I think. It's been really good. And also from the journalists, the reviews have been crazy. So yeah, we're really happy about it and have a lot of touring up ahead with that. So it's cool.
And did you also contribute in the writing process along Lord Ahriman?
Yeah, well, Ahriman has been writing the music, and I've been writing the lyrics, and we've been working tight together, sending demos back and forth, and building it, making the songs finished, completing them together. So yeah, we've been working together really tight, and it's been great. We work well together, it seems.
And the new songs, how they are transmitted to the fans? What are their reactions?
The fans' reactions to the new material?
Yes, the new songs during the live shows.
Well, I think that the response from the audience is best during the new songs, actually. We've done a lot of festivals this summer, and when we do Nail Them to the Cross, everyone goes wild. That's amazing. That feels really good for me, since it's my first album with the band, and to get this response this early on usually is a lot of hassle when older bands change members. Yeah. But no, I think the response has been awesome.
Since you've joined Our Funeral, can you tell me which is your favorite album of Our Funeral?
I started listening to Our Funeral when they had only the mini CD out. Back in '95, '96, I was kind of young, but I came in contact with them through that Black End compilation album, the first one. So the songs on there comes from the mini CD, so that's close to heart for me, and also the Secrets album. So yeah, the older stuff has more memories attached for me.
When you've been to Romania last time, a few weeks back, at Bucharest Rock Castle, you handled an incident, to say so, that the church and the priest found out that you are satanic. So what reaction did you have about it?
Well, first we saw some articles in Romanian metal press.
Exactly.
And then it escalated from there into normal press and even television. And
I saw it and it was crazy actually. It burst. It was wow. So amazing.
Yeah. I mean, we can only say thank you to the fucking priests for giving us the attention. Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, but by this the show wasn't cancelled. This is a good thing.
Yes, of course. And I don't think religious idiots should determine what music are on stages, on festivals and concerts. They can have their fucking gospel in their church, and we don't go there, so they can stay the fuck out of our shows.
Yeah, exactly. You also know about the big figure incident in Russia. Also, Heljarmadr had to cancel the show a few months in Georgia. Same stupid so-called Christians and many other bands had the same problem. So, do you think this is normal?
Well, as long as there are stupid people, it is normal, I guess. And as long as stupid people are given power to actually do something. So, I don't know. The only thing I can say is that when this shit happens, it's good because people respond to it. I mean, the fans get pissed off and people start to think, what the fuck are they doing? So I think it's good that they're trying to fuck with us. We don't give a fuck. We're going to do our shows anyway. So I think this is a start for some kind of change in people's mind, I think. And when the old farts die off from the church, I think the younger ones who still believe in their imaginary friends will maybe be a bit more open-minded to that maybe other people have other imaginary friends too.
And after this happened, the organizers decided to give up and not organize anymore this fest because they needed the so-called approbation for the church. So what do you think about it?
That's really fucked up. That is really, really fucked up. And I'm really sad for the fans that's missing out on good music.
Yeah.
I mean, when you let religion set the rules, then you're in trouble.
Exactly. So, yeah, this is what I read, that they want to give up because now the church need to know before what bands are coming to play in their area to not be satanic, and maybe, you want to burn their churches and kill them, and you promote satanic stuff.
Yeah, what can I say? Well, I'm back in Romania, but this time with GRA, but we're still as anti-Christian as Dark Funeral. That's a promise. So priests are welcome to come here and try to ban us too. I don't give a fuck.
Sure. What message do we have for all the Dark Funeral, GRA and Curse 30 fans?
Well, first of all, thank you for giving a shit about what we do. You're the ones who make us that enables us to continue to do shows, to record albums, to make more music. Without the fans, we would be nothing, just idiots in a rehearsal place.
Thank you very much for this interview, and cheers from Metal Wani, and see you to this concert.
Thanks for the time and interest to do this interview.